It finally feels like football weather in the Northeast, and it's a big day today. We're lucky to have one of the greatest to ever put on pads and play in the National Football League. This resume is all time, so stay with me, settle in. A two-time Super Bowl champ with the G-Men, the New York Giants, three-time Defensive Player of the Year, one of only two defensive players in history to earn league MVP honors, 10 Pro Bowls, 8-time first-team All-Pro. He revolutionized the outside linebacker position and changed the way that offensive lines block, or at least the way that they try to block. He's a member of the NFL's 75th and 100th anniversary all-time teams, and for all those reasons, he's a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, enshrined in Canton, Ohio. He is, of course, LT, Lawrence Taylor, and he joins us now. It's great to have you with us here on Fox Weather. Obviously, it's weather that we have to talk about, but before we do, I have to ask you about the Taylor cam. What's that?
I said I usually don't talk about weather. I got to.
We're really glad that you're making an exception for us. LT, we saw it a few weeks back. It was the Taylor cam at Chiefs Giants. It was awesome. There's one Taylor with a new album out, sure, but that Taylor doesn't have a cigar and a jersey retired by the New York Football Giants. What was that moment like with the fans?
It's always a pleasure to go back to the stadium and listen to the crowd and see the new players and most of the old players. A lot of the old players come back also. So it's always a pleasure. Hey, they hang out and have fun with those guys.
Yeah, an ovation and a stogie, it doesn't get any better. You played at Giants Stadium in the Meadowlands. You faced all kinds of weather conditions, summer heat, early season, cold temps, snow, wind late in the season. Did you have a favorite weather to play in, good, bad, or ugly?
Good, bad, or ugly. When you're playing, it all depends. You got to get mentally prepared to go out there and play. And I'll tell you what, I remember when I came out of college and when I was first drafted by the Giants, I played in Carolina. I came here, it was so cold. I mean, it was, I didn't want to be here, but
Yeah, you eventually made it home, and you dominated the weather conditions. I got to bring up two games that you played in that seemed especially brutal. We went back through your career, picked a couple. A shout-out to Todd Kelly on our team. This guy is a big Giants guy. 1985 divisional playoff game in Chicago. 12 degrees at kickoff. It was 13 below with the wind chill. And then in the 1990 season, the Giants beat the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 25. I think Bills fans are aware of that. But you played the Bills 6 weeks earlier, a regular season game at the Meadowlands. It was freezing rain the whole time. Do you have a memory of what was just the worst game that you ever played in with the weather conditions?
One of the worst games I've ever played in was when we played Washington Redskins. If you're on one side of the field, you have to, you want to pick the side that you want to receive the ball. But hey, it was a big difference because you could punt the ball 80 yards down the field, but if you're going the other way and putting it back, it only goes about 10 or 15 yards. I mean, it was just so much wind, and that Giants Stadium has been very, very good to the Giants because we know how to play, which tunnel to play in, which tunnel not to play in.
Yeah, I know Parcells, the big tuna, was making some strategic choices with that. It may have been in New York, it sounds like, at least coming out of college, but was there a particular city when you were like, no, this is my least favorite to play in across the league?
I said, well, the least favorite to play in and the coldest I've ever been had to be Chicago. I mean, we played there one year in a playoff game, and I mean, it was 40 degrees below zero. I mean, what the heck? I mean, sometimes they have to call some of these games,
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah, LT, before we let you go, you wrecked games, right? You were dictating what was happening out on the field. Everybody has to play in the same weather, and sometimes it's really bad. That can add to the overall intrigue of the game. Did you feel like it gave you an advantage playing in any certain type of weather where you're like, this game's all me?
So you could psych a team out if you go out there and it's 20 below or with the wind chill factor, and you got on short sleeves. Oh man, that kills them every time. I love. You should love to do that.
And who do you got this year? Who do you got this year? It's been kind of a funky start to the season so far.
Oh God, you know what? Until somebody beat them, you got to go with Philadelphia until they get beat.
Yep. Yeah, they've been winning ugly, but they've been winning. Except last week, that was kind of an ugly loss. So we'll see if they can right the ship. I should have disclosed. I am a New England guy, born and raised. All the Giants love and the chatter. It hurts my heart a little bit, but I respect history, and you cannot tell the story of the Giants or the NFL, for that matter, without the letters L and T. That's the Hall of Famer right there, Lawrence Taylor. Great talking weather with you here on Fox Weather. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.